Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Washington Nationals.
And on the mound for Washington in this one, Cade Cavalli. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Wood starting as the designated hitter, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That is the first baseman, number 2.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one's in there, 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now. In the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Dylan Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hey! Man at first, one away. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's out. Bounces out at second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
2 down, nobody on. And there's ball four.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Abrams in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. The tag, and he's out at second. And that will end the inning. Scoreless after one. Back here in Nationals Park. And now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela.
Out.
Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom half of inning number 2, C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And the bottom of the second starts with a double. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in to run for the Nats, Brady House. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed. Well, this situation with the runner on second, you got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
Next pitch is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pinungo turns to the right on the move. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 4, Jalen.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. That one to first, Guerrero. He'll do it himself. He's out.
Batter seven, the second baseman, Nasim.
And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. On the ground, right side, Urias. Now he launches a throw over his head, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, that's just a killer for the defense. They get the ground ball they were looking for. Should be out of the inning and out of the jam, but he launched that one out of play. It's an unearned run, but I'm sure he's pretty frustrated out there on the mound.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jorbeat Bebos digs in now.
Ball, that's out.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No, that's down.
Tied up here in the early going. And it's even up. Outside, Jacob Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
To the right side, Urias gets it to first. Out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. Back here in Nationals Park. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
You're out.
Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the last of the third. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And that drops in for a strike. Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Stays alive.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No play. That's an infield single.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Wood stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Urias, 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Luis Garcia now at the plate. Two down, nobody on. There's the strike. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 2 down, Dylan Cruz, the next to hit.
Hey.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third.
That's ball 2.
And it remains 2-2. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
9 pitches thrown there before earning the walk. What a battle.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner at first with 2 away. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Quick toss to first. Cruz dives back in safely. And a 1-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Lucas settles under this one. That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 2 and the Blue Jays 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. 1 down.
Up next is the Nationals. The left fielder, number 4, Galen.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 1 so far. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball that's outside.
3-2 now.
Inside.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Nasim Nunez. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Shane Bieber, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. On the mound now, Brendan Little. He's been so good against lefties. Next to hit for the Nats, Jorbeat Bebos.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Gets under and pops it up. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. Puts a bunt down. Clement. Long throw to first. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Foul off down the right side.
Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One run's in. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was late. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We played 4. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here in Nationals Park. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Yohendrick Pinango. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In the dirt. Oh, and 2 now. Ball 1 there. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Brady House.
1 out man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brady House. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. That's inside.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brendan Little won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Mason Fluharty gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Keibert Ruiz. On the ground. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Ball, that's outside.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Rogers also getting ready. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And stepping in is the speedy Nasim Nunez. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. High fly ball, right field. Lucas in position. And the inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Brandon Valenzuela getting ready to hit.
Brandon Valenzuela. Now pitching for the
So they turn things over to the righty, Max Kranick.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Jorbeat Bebos digs in now.
The third baseman, Jorbeat Bebos.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Nope.
One-two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one out now.
Next for the Nationals, the center fielder,
Jacob Young will hit next. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Hey! Puts a bunt down. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, James.
So the Nets lineup turns over. James Wood now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Nationals Park. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. New arm out of the bullpen, Tom Cosgrove.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Fought off foul. Rogers, a 6'3" righty, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. And that is out of play. Caught him looking for the K. Now here is Brady House.
The shortstop, Brady House.
Outside, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Just missed. And they'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pinungo settles underneath it. And that is that. Nothing doing for Washington, but they still lead this one 4-2. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Orlando Rivalta.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Back in Washington, D.C. On to the bottom of the 8th. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
So digging in, Nasim Nunez. Puts one down in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move two runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
Up now for Washington, Jorbit Bibas. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-0. Drops one down in front of the plate. And that's a foul ball. Bunting gets it down to first. There's one. Over to first.
No, he's safe.
Up next is the National. The center fielder, Jacob Young.
All loaded up. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Ball one low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. This ball's chopped on the ground. Base hit. 1 run in already. To third. The tag.
And on the tag.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Rogers will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now, number 62.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
James Wood will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
To count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Sliced hard but foul. Quick move to first. And he dives back in safely. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, number 2, Luis Garcia.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Adam Macko, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hard liner. And foul ball. The 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Through 8 full, the Nationals have the lead, 6-2. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Gus Barlett.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has. Season ticket holder, or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.